Kalala Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and salutes to you brothers teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. This is another quick video. I can't really say too much because you know how it goes. And we do want to focus on prophecy here. I'll play a bit of this. And I'm going to try and word this without getting clipped. But, you know, they're basically pushing their agenda, you know, onto the Irish travelers and pretty much everybody, you know, people that are off the grid, people that are on the grid, you know, people, you know, there's people that live, you know, they don't live in the major cities, you know, so I mean, remember in Revelations 13, it says the Causeth All, you know, so I don't really want to say too much on it. I'll play a little bit of this and I'll read the scripture.
We really suffered it for it, you know what I mean? We paid the price.
St John Ambulance have laid on a mobile immunisation clinic this year at Appleby.
In the beginning, people were like, I'm not putting nothing in me. But actually, when, I'd say Christmas, January, when the deaths were through the roof, and it was people you knew dying, then people were like, yeah, I'm having it.
So coming out of lockdown gives the traditions of Appleby a special intensity this year. Flashing, jotting the lanes in front of crowds of potential buyers. Barriers at hand for roadside repairs. And men like Tony, here for the crack, not for the sale. But then again...
I mean, without trying to say too much, I mean, they're trying to, they want to do away with living off the land and all of that sort of stuff and get everybody on the grid. You know, that's why, you know, they're pushing this digital, the currency to be digital, you know, the money system. Because your money used to be backed by gold. That's Genesis 13:1. Let me get that real quick. I'll get that and then we get that. This is Genesis 13:1. So real money is gold and silver. This is Genesis 13:1. And Abraham went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot went with him into the south. And Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. So gold, silver, and cattle is riches, you know. And that's just the bottom line, man. But they're doing away with that to make a digital currency. You know, let's go on.
If there's a customer that comes along and with the right money, he can be sold.
For the right money. For the right money.
For the right
Of
money.
course he can. New this year, a big top to get across a big message. For gypsies and travellers, fear proposed new policing laws will make Appleby, indeed their way of life, impossible.
A new law is being proposed by this government which will wipe out nomadic gypsy and traveller life. Part 4 of the police bill will give us a £2,500 fine, take our trailers off us and put us in prison.
For no reason, just for simply being on the roadside.
Just for simply being on land where we don't have permission. So we'd be right here, but anybody travelling to the fair has to stop on roadsides, they have to stop on commons, they have to stop in the kind of places where they don't have permission.
The Home Office confirmed to us they intend criminalising unauthorised encampments. But for now, the old ways continue, leading the horses down to the River Eden for a pre-sale wash and scrub. What's special about Appleby?
Everybody gets together, it's
You know, this goes into what we're talking about. The New World Order plans of seizing, you know, everything. I mean, the scriptures says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So they already got control over the earth, but they want control over people, tracking people, control over every single transaction they do, everywhere they go. You know, and you know, people that, you know, so they're going for everybody, man. You got the what the hell do you call it, man? Well, we can. There's many terms you can call it. Damn, forgot the name of that thing. You know, we go through so much information. But you know, part of the NWO is to, like I said, to seize everything off everybody, and that's why they're doing this. You're gonna see martial law troops and the military on your streets. You know, and the scripture says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You know, that's your martial law. That's, oh, you can't get on that train. At least you do this or you get that or you do that. You can't own farmlands. No. Now I keep forgetting the name of what I'm thinking about, but that's through that's why they got all these taxes and the clean air zones now, because now they're saying just to bloody drive into a city centre you gotta pay. Why are they saying that? They're saying, oh, because you human beings are polluting the world, and that's a whole nother lesson. They really basically just want to charge you to do everything, to breathe, because they're saying that you're a plague and you're using too much resources. Didn't Prince, was it the one that just passed, the Queen's husband? He said that if he could come back as anything, he would come back as a plague and take out the world's population. So let me play a bit of this and
And there's just talking, seeing horses fly around. It's just good. The horses. Yeah, and everyone getting together, the gathering.
From now till Sunday, for around 40,000 travellers, gypsies.
So there you have the point. That's the point. So let me read this. This is Habakkuk 2. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. We're in the end, and the end is speaking. You know, pretty much as soon as you go on and you check, you know, your phone out, or you check, everybody's sharing this NWO information. I mean, if you go back 10 years, no one was doing that. But now everybody's all getting shared. Why? Because we're clearly in that time where everybody's pretty much forced to talk about it, whether they like it or not. And it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And look how quick they're saying, oh, you're in a new normal. Just like that. All right. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. We live by faith. We believe in the Creator. We believe in the name of the Lord. And but these devils that are ruling, especially these elites, I mean, they're just destroying the planet. They're the ones degrading the planet, and they're not satisfied until they got half the world, or most of the Georgia Guidestones. They want to kill at least 7 billion people or something like that, or more. You got 9 billion. I think they want to kill about 8.5 billion people on the Georgia Guidestone. So, they're not satisfied till they got everyone enslaved and destroyed. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. The wine represents philosophies. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied. So he doesn't allow you to even, you can't own a plot of land, you can't own this, you can't be, no, you can't. He doesn't want you to have anything. And the proof of that is the final straw where they're trying to get everybody implanted. They don't even want you to own yourself, for lack of better words. They want to own you and track you, So that's what's going on here. So, I mean, there's your point, all right? So, I'm going to be uploading here, Lord willing, these videos don't get clipped over here. Because, you see that the new thing is, as soon as you talk about the prophecy, major prophecy in Revelation 13, or you might not even mention the word. Some brothers just re-uploaded a clip, and then to strike the channel from re-uploading what the news put up. They didn't even say a word over the clip. But, we know that the YouTube's not gonna last us, and we prove we got the truth. They obviously can't handle the information we're bringing out. They can't handle it. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, man.